217 podcast. Recovery's awesome.
Mm.
Hell yeah. Not a mailman.
Check. 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield, Ryan Beckman, and Chris Goss.
217 Recovery Podcast. You probably heard Ryan talking there.
Coming at you.
Yeah, he was bringing some mail that he got in the mailbox, or the mailman, delivered by the U.S. government, the government of the United States, America. Yeah, and normally that's our quiet time because we gotta be quiet and then play the intro. But
I got so excited.
Yeah,
it says 217 podcast on the back, and Recovery's awesome. A little bit of fan mail.
What's it say on the front? Kid. So, yeah, and Chris Goss, he actually is, I don't know where Chris is at. I mean, I have an idea of where he's at. Out there living living that good life. No, Chris is off today, so.
Yeah.
Sexual relationship.
Oh,
well,
hey, Chris.
Chris, you're the one who said it, so that's what's going on in Chris's life. It's weird because I do have a letter again. I found from Chris. Not really, but we could talk, and this is a perfect time to talk about it. Now that he's not here, ever since the letter incident, I mean, my life has gotten pretty confusing.
Yeah. Maybe you should read your letter.
Maybe I should. I don't know. My goodbye letter.
No, it was your hello letter. Hello.
Everything's just gotten out of control. Really has. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, the things that are coming out of my mouth or I don't know if it's just coincidence or maybe I'm recognizing the things that I say now a little bit more.
Yeah. I think you've been bit by the love bug.
I don't know. Like earlier, like we were leaving, and I was making a joke, and I've made this joke many times in my life, but never said it like this. Normally, I would say, well, like I did at the training thing we did for recovery coach or whatever. And I went up to Tom, and he said I had a big plate of food. And I was like, yeah, like my ex-girlfriend said, it's not going to eat itself. But today we were leaving, and I looked at you, and I don't remember what I was even saying, but I looked at you, and I was like, yeah, like my ex said, it's not going to suck itself. And then I just looked at you, and I was like, oh, my God. Like all these things are coming out, man. I don't know if someone put a curse on me.
Chris Goss curse.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, if you're around me, you'd be like, oh, well, Corey, he's definitely, into men. I mean, the stuff that I've been saying the last couple of days, ever since the letter incident.
He's definitely having second thoughts here.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. It was funny, I guess. It was good entertainment. But, yeah, would I do it again? Probably, but I would be way more careful. I would make sure that nobody would be hanging out putting like a hex on me or jinx or witchcraft or whatever spells.
Make him fall in love with me. I need him in my life.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Something about a woman. I
don't know. I got my doubts nowadays, especially after hearing that today.
Yeah.
My ex said it ain't gonna suck itself.
I know. I was like, and right when I said it, I'm like, that's not how it's supposed to come out.
That's not how it goes.
No, not. And I didn't say girlfriend. I said my ex would say it's not gonna suck itself. And I'm like, wait a minute. That just implies. Oh no. Oh, thanks, Chris. You jerk. See how it's all Chris's fault now?
Yeah, Chris.
Not here today, and I figured I will never talk about this again with him because he doesn't deserve any satisfaction from it. He's probably not even listening, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he won't know the difference now.
I did hear someone say that they hated Chris's guts when they were in treatment with him. But now that listening to the podcast, they're like, he's trying to grow on me. I like him a lot. And I guess he knows this person, and she had told him as much. She's like, I hate your guts. And he's like, okay, fine. But she's like, listening to him, it sounds like he's growing. It's not the same Chris. She said it's not the same Chris that she met while she was in rehab. So, and I'm like, I know. Chris is growing, It's my boy. He's still a very infant stage, but it's cute to go back. And I can see what he's going through sometimes and remember me going through the same stages.
Yes.
And it's not that we like to talk about Chris when he's not here, but we do. Because then we can actually talk.
Yeah. Without him jabbering 100 miles an hour.
But no, I like Chris a lot, and he really has grown. But yeah, like right now, it seems like the stage of other people getting under his skin. And like when I went and lived in sober living after rehab, everybody was getting under my skin. Everybody was leaving stuff out, and I'd start throwing everybody's stuff outside. And then I got to a point where I could walk past other people's crap, and it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
But at first, and I don't know if that's part of the whole let me fix somebody else and don't have to look at myself kind of thing, or if it's just really like I'm just nitpicking, or I don't know. Like, I don't like to live in a messy house, but, at the same time, I don't have to let that stuff bother me, I can control what I can control. If Tyrone wants to leave a turd in the toilet, which he hasn't, but if he wants to, I can ask him to flush it, but like...
Well, it's kind of nice now because, we have to remind people when they're leaving stuff laying around and keep them accountable, but now it's starting to, like, the torch is being passed on and they're getting on each other about it, so we don't have to do as much.
I know.
So that's nice.
Like when the gentleman today left, and Paul, if you're listening, good luck, man. But he, I don't know, a couple of meetings ago, because every week at the sober living house that Ryan and I manage, we have a house meeting. And house meeting, you can bring things up. And the guy that left was like, yeah, and if you guys could start helping me turn lights off, And I remember when he first came in, he'd leave every light on. I'm like, yo, man, turn the light off. And then, like, it's kind of like how your mom nags at you. No, Mom, you didn't nag at me. Yes, she did. And it's that nagging. But then you just kind of become, like you said, you step up. And they start,
you're the nag.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's about accountability. It's about, some guys can look at it like, oh, well, Next Step Recovery House pays the light bill, not me. I don't care. And that's not the attitude that you want to have. It's just about being responsible, being respectful. And, the guys, they do pay to live here, and we give them a safe, comfortable environment to live in. And this is probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, recovery homes in Michigan. And we're lucky to be here. We're grateful. I mean, it had to work out how it did, but to come in here and think that you're going to pay this amount while you're leaving lights on and this and that, well, those costs are going to raise up, as Jason from Nathan's house would tell you. Yep. Yeah. Start leaving those lights on. You keep leaving fans on. You keep leaving stuff on. Rent's going to go up because he's going to pass the
buck.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Paul, good luck, man. And
yeah, we had a gentleman leave today, Paul. Kind of an early leave. He's only here a few days, but...
Man.
No, he'll be okay.
He'll be all right.
But you just mentioned to me, because we both got an email. You got yours like a week ago about, can you write me a letter to the judge? Because you guys are so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I just got the email. But we might be having problems with our email, Ryan.
Oh, I can give it to you.
No, we might.
She must have emailed you, right?
Yeah, but we're going to have a problem with it coming up in, I don't know, minutes, hours.
Man.
Here's what happened, Ryan.
All right.
Is I'm having homework time, we'll call it. I get this alert on my phone. It's like, bleep, bleep. $1.50 has been spent from USA Bounty. And I'm like, and then I was trying to think, okay, sometimes they come in, and sometimes I have my stuff just automatically come in. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know. That looks weird. So I go pull up my phone, look at the account. Nothing's gone. So that's weird. So I emailed the bank anyway. I was like, hey, you might want to be on the lookout. This is a little funny. As soon as I put the phone down, bloop, $10.50 spent at 7-Eleven in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, man.
Clearly, I'm in Boyne City, Michigan. We don't have 7-Elevens here. And if I'm here, theoretically, I cannot be at 7-Eleven in Los Angeles, California. It's impossible. Unless I traveled through time without even knowing it.
Ooh.
Which could be something in the future. And
Yes.
I just so happened to pull out a card and go, you know what? What's the date? Oh, the 1st of February, 2020? What time is it? It's not even canceled yet. And then I somehow walked into 7-Eleven and was like, hey, bro. Talking to you, Ryan. My brother at that point. Hey, bro, try this out, man.
Watch this.
Watch this, yeah.
I'm going to get me from the past.
Yeah, watch
Remember
it. Remember, and then I called it pretty much how it was, because I'm so smart like that. And, that's what I'm thinking happened.
Yeah, the future you could be screwing the now you.
Because, I definitely would. And I'd be like, yep.
Yeah, definitely would. He got this.
Yeah,
Might as well take it out of his
this.
account.
Yeah.
It's
like,
my account anyways. Screw it.
You need a pack of smokes, Ryan? They probably cost $10.50 then. Well,
Yeah,
no, because
or
I'd be
you'd
back now.
You'd probably be a smoker by then.
No,
Full
I'll
blown.
still be vaping. But I'll be coming back. So, so I probably were like, hey, remember these? Remember bazooka gum or whatever we're buying? Because we're from the future. There's probably some stuff, they don't have anymore. So we probably stocked up $10.50 worth. Now, I was probably remembering, hey, I got to spend $10.50. Got to spend $10.50. We probably just, throw those gumballs on there.
Yeah,
Lotto
that sounds like
tickets.
something in the future you would do.
I don't think you can buy lotto tickets with debit card. I don't know. I think they
Well,
changed.
maybe it's the lotto tickets that's going to make you rich, so he's going to mail them to you, and then that's how we're becoming millionaire. You just set yourself up for millionaire.
Oh my gosh, it's probably trillions then. I mean, it all depends on what year
it'll
we're
be
in.
like the lottery. Probably we're gonna have to look up the California lottery right now, and then it's like, oh man, just get my boy like 300 mil right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know the numbers. I just look back. I got this,
and maybe
and it'll be coming right off his account. They won't know what hit him.
No, look at it's my ID. That's probably showing him my ID and everything. Corey Winfield, man.
Here I am.
This looks like an old card, boy. I'm like, just run it. I got $10.50 in there, and I probably in the future.
That's like I was spending the last.
I'll be like, man, did I have $37 or $47? I don't know, but I remember saying $10.50 to Ryan when we were doing that podcast.
Yeah,
We could have even pulled it up and listened to it again. We're probably laughing.
he's gonna be worried. That's his last $10 right now, but I got you.
Yeah, it's all gonna work out.
That's incredible.
Or that could have happened. Or somebody somehow got a hold of my, I don't know.
Here, make him information.
Let's get the guy with $42 in his account. Yeah.
Well,
they're probably really disappointed.
Well, we
They're
haven't
like,
seen Chris in a
oh,
day.
yeah, I should go check my wallet, make sure it's in there. No,
he can make it to California
Yeah,
in that
he
amount of
could.
time.
He could, Chris. He would. He's very resourceful. That man can get it done.
He just bought himself a pack of smokes. I'll show him later. Wait till you get this letter.
He does have a lot of money lately.
Yeah.
Maybe he sold all of our cards to people. I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of a biatch.
Man.
Because it kind of puts a damper on my day.
Yeah. You got a lot of funds, and then
Well,
funny goes on.
Now they're like, hurt. Well, so back to the whole Google thing. Yeah, Google that was supposed to come out of my account today, and it's been canceled.
Oh,
so I'm like trying to get a hold of Google G Suite or whatever.
Oh man!
I only started a few minutes on it. But
Yeah, he was
like,
probably doing this because he knew he's like, I hate that. I hate the email thing. So guess what? Now I can get that gone.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.